It was love at first sight. He's gorgeous. He's light blue, tan leather interior, convertible, my Infiniti G37. He's exactly the car that I wanted, and I had to name him Ivan. So I was gonna be out of town. I loaned Ivan to a friend who called me while I was out of town and said, Kim, I'm very sorry, but I wrecked Ivan.
See a tow truck driver come by, he drops off this completely mangled Infiniti. The wheel is sitting in the trunk.
Well, I just knew it was gonna be a bad deal because it came in with the suspension knocked off of it. Couldn't move the car, couldn't even start the car.
I got a call, and the guy says, hi, Kimberly, this is Justin from Caliber Collision. And he said, we got your car, I'm gonna fix him. I know how much you love him. I know how much you love that car, and I will fix it.
And the only thing that I could tell her was, this car's gonna be here a while. Plus size, you and I are gonna become really good friends. You're gonna hear from me 3 times a week. You're gonna get text updates. Your car's in good hands. And she was just relieved.
2 days later, Justin called and gave me an update and said, there's a lot of damage. I'll give you a call in 2 days and give you an update. And 2 days later, Justin called again and said, here's the estimate. The good news is, this is everything we need. The bad news is, the insurance company wants to total your car.
Whenever it gets to a certain threshold, we have to send it up for review to the insurance company and ultimately let them decide. For this particular one, knowing how attached she was to the car, and knowing she would have been devastated losing that car. So I called Nationwide. He answered the phone and came over right away, and we both looked at the car line by line, went over 175, 200 line estimate. It was ridiculous, and it was meticulous.
And they said, okay, that's justifiable. Go ahead and fix it.
Justin was able to keep contact with her and just tell her the truth and let her know, hey, things are going great. Things didn't go great today. And honestly, I think that's what she appreciated the most.
From the first conversation that I had with Justin, I felt a connection to him because I knew that he cared about my car as much as I did. So he calls me and said, your car is back together. You can come get it.
The second I drove around, she dropped to her knees and just started crying. And she just jumped up, gave me the biggest hug in the world. She was just ecstatic.
My car looked brand new. My car looked brand new. I was asking Justin, like, who can I send a letter to let them know how great you've been? You know, and he said, well, a Yelp review would be great.
Yelp gives us the feedback in order to make the experience better for future customers.
Justin has the title of Yelp King, and he earned it. And you know, it's just one of the things he goes through in his deliveries. If you had a great experience here, it would really mean a lot to us if you go on Yelp and tell everybody about your experience.
I didn't have a chance to check Caliber on Yelp before I sent my car. I just picked them because they were close to the house. So I'm so happy that it turned out well. And I'll tell you what, I won't go anywhere else.